Hello everyone, and welcome back to Stephen Plays Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planeswalkers. This is actually the 2012 version. It's a very special edition because I'm actually with Kevin from KlotzProductions, and we're here today to show you Two-Headed Giant, which is actually a special game type that will allow you to play two people against two other people. So Kevin, why don't you say hi?
Hello.
Now, this is the 2012 version of the game. I've never actually played this before, but it's the only one that'll let us do two-headed over the internet. And you have to move quickly to make sure you want to keep your hand. I didn't get a chance to decide, but hopefully my hand doesn't completely suck. Let's take a look here.
You have one land, but
well,
you do have a one-drop.
I have a few, actually. I got Elite Vanguard, Kitesail Apprentice, Core Outfitter for 2, Core Hookmaster for 3. I have the Trusty Machete and Strider Harness. And Kevin, you've got a Forest and Island, 2 islands, Tidal Kraken, Explore, Explosive Vegetation, and Sky Shroud Claim. Excellent.
Bunch of ramp spells. Sometime.
Alrighty.
Hopefully you'll get a land.
So looks like we're playing first. And I'm going to start with... I'm going to go ahead and start with the Elite Vanguard. Alrighty. So I'm done with the main phase, so I'm going to go ahead and continue.
Oh, I got to hit continue. I have it set where I have to continue. I sometimes forget to hit the button. You'll have to excuse me.
That's alright. I know I'm going to be the same way. This is a little different from the older version. And while Gideon and Koth are playing their cards, I'll let Kevin briefly explain how the game type Two-Headed Giant differs a little bit from regular Magic.
Well, in the Two-Headed Giant, we start with 30 life, and we share life totals. So you basically you choose to attack the opponent. You can choose which. I think you could choose. Well, it doesn't really matter which player you attack because they have the same life total, but you choose to attack the opponent or their planeswalkers, and then you share the life total. And I believe that any player can block. So like if they attacked either me or Steven, I could block for Steven's creatures. Assuming that's the way that the game works in this situation.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think it's pretty much the same. You just share the life totals, and you start at 30.
It's
I think it's the only differences.
Yeah, they call it Two-Headed Giant because you're literally one person, but you're two-headed. So you're two people playing the game, but you're sharing a life total. So it's you have to work together and make decisions based on what both of you have. That's why we're actually looking at each other's hands. So he's got an Elite Vanguard as well. So I am going to go ahead and pass. I'm not really interested in losing my Vanguard, especially because I put the Trusty Machete out on the field. Just need some land. That's the only thing, is that we can't share land. We are individual players. The only thing we're really sharing is life. So he can't tap a forest for me to help me play my Trusty Machete.
Yeah, you can't equip stuff to my creatures, and I can't equip things to your creatures or activate yours or anything like that.
Well,
you still didn't get a land.
I didn't get a land. I did get Sarah Angel. And what did you draw?
I drew a Polymorph.
Polymorph.
Which is for my own creature, actually. Let's see, but I have to play a creature first.
Well,
so I'm going to play this dude here. Yeah, lets me look at top card.
Coiling Oracle.
Yeah, the Polymorph is actually I got a land. I can actually take the little dudes, like sacrifice my 1/1 with the Polymorph and go into a really big dude, because most of the creatures in this deck are big.
And I'm going to play Kitesail Apprentice because I don't have much choice. Alright, now Kitesail's out there.
Need to continue.
I'll get it. It's going to take some getting used to.
I had to do it too.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and skip past the attack phase, and I am done with my main. Really need a land drop. Really, that would be very useful right now.
Hey, you can block both his dudes still. So they're just 2/1s.
True. And playing a Molten Ravager 0/4 who can pump.
Fire breathing, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's waiting on you to
Oh,
resolve that.
it wants me to okay everything. Koth is about to breathe. Is that okay? Yes, Koth can breathe. That's fine. And they're also playing Glory Seeker, a 2/2. I actually have a Glory Seeker in my hand right now. Oh,
So this-
man.
Still not a land.
So you...
Well, this turn could be an epic fail. I could play Elvish Piper and then just put my dude into play next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could sacrifice and see if I can get a big dude, which could be fail. I don't know. I think I'll play the Polymorph.
Sounds good. So I'm done with my main because I'm pretty stuck. And
I can make you sack a dude, because that would be relevant. Another little dude. Well, let's see what we get here.
so Kevin is going to destroy his creature.
Hey, that's a good... I think that worked.
Wow.
I think that was a good choice.
So we have Kozilek, Butcher of Truth, 12/12. When he's cast, you draw 4 cards, so he wasn't actually cast, so you're not going to get to draw, I'm assuming.
No.
And then Annihilator 4, that means whenever Kozilek is set as an attacker, do you get to pick the permanents that are destroyed?
No, they sacrifice any 4.
They have to sacrifice 4 permanents, so that's going to be creatures, even land, and that's not very good for them. So that was a really awesome polymorph.
Yeah, I guess that was the right play.
Yeah, I guess it totally makes up for the fact that I only have 1 land. Alright, I'm done with this main. In fact, I'll be honest, I kind of feel bad for them.
Now, they have a 0/4 that isn't going to be able to get any bigger. They usually sacrifice their lands, so...
Alright, so bringing out the... If I can get over there.
Stoneforge Mystic?
Yeah, I'm trying to highlight it so we can show it. Stoneforge Mystic costs 2, it's 1/2. You can put equipment cards onto the battlefield. And so it's finishing up their main phase. Our turn? Oh man. Fantastic.
No land, but that's alright, because I'm going to win. Let's see. What can I do? I think I can play both my ramp spells. No, wait, that one costs 4. That one costs 4. If I had one that costs 3, I could. You know, I can totally make a copy of my Kozilek, but I think he's legendary. Yeah, so I wouldn't want to do that. It'd be a bad.
Yeah, that's bad. For those who are unaware, because I don't think that's ever come up, the legendary rule states that if you have 2 creatures that are legendary with the same name, they both have to go to the graveyard.
Yeah, it comes into play and then they both die.
Yeah.
So we're going to... I'm just going to continue and attack.
Sounds good to me.
That comes up a lot in FNM right now because Phantasmal Image is around, and like I play Olivia, so it kills my Olivia, unfortunately.
Okay, so swinging at Koth for 12.
Yeah, it didn't give me the option of who I have to attack.
Okay, so you just swing
it looks
at...
like I have to attack Koth, yeah.
You swing at them.
Yeah, and then we wait for you to hit continue.
Oh man, I feel like a third wheel because I'm sitting here with some creatures with 1 mana, and you have Kozilek. This is fantastic.
Okay, so he has to sacrifice them, but it looks like the other player can't actually block like he's supposed to.
Okay, and I have no second main because I'm pretty much stuck. But it looks like we're gonna have this battle mostly in the bag. Kozilek is a very scary card. I remember when Eldrazi came out, seeing the preview for this card. It was actually like a flash animation. The card tore through the page. It was really, really exciting. And Eldrazi was a good set. It was really fun to play in Limited. And
so I'm just going to play my Elvish Piper.
I'm going to skip main. Let's see what they do. Although it's not going to matter. Costs pretty much starting over.
I think we can afford to take the damage.
I don't think we're going to see, Might of Oaks or anything like that pop up without green. Yeah, I'm just going to take that. Alright. So we're at 27. And since we pretty much have this battle in the bag, Kevin, I'm going to go ahead and let you talk a little bit about your channel. For those who aren't aware, Kevin does run KlotzProductions, and it is one of the biggest Magic channels on YouTube. And I'll go ahead and let Kevin talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, like he said, it is KlotzProductions. I do Magic the Gathering gameplays is mostly my focus. I record at my local F&Ms, and then I post highlights gameplays as well as full gameplays, and I add life counters and card images, and then for the highlights I add commentaries. So it makes the matches really easy to follow. And I post, like I said, I do highlights and then I do the full gameplays. And there's actually a highlights without music, but that's basically for people in Germany because for whatever reason they can't watch the ones with the music because of copyright stuff. But yeah, so I post. That's basically what I do. I also have another channel for gaming that I'm actually going. By the time this video is up, I probably will actually have some of my videos for my Let's Play of this. So you can see that in the challenges. And I'll be doing some other stuff on there as well.
And you are doing this version. You're doing the 2012 version.
Yes, I'm doing the 2012
So
version.
basically, if you're watching right now and you've been... this Magic LP has whet your appetite for Magic. You're excited about Magic. Good. That's good. You should be excited about Magic. And you can continue that by checking out Kevin's channel and also his gaming channel where he's going to be doing the next edition. I hope to get to do an LP of that, but it is going to be in the future. So until then, definitely check out what Kevin is doing.
And a lot of people that watch my channel watch it because, well, there's a lot of people that are new to the game and they just want to learn about it. And I post deck lists when I can. I don't always have them. But people watch them because they're new and they want to learn about it. And then people watch because they want to see what the current metagame is so they can have an idea what to prepare for against, you know, at their metagame. And also do the occasional deck tech and some booster openings on there as well. The booster openings are more just for entertainment. Some people like them, some people don't. But the deck techs, I like to show my decks and talk about them. Those are pretty cool as well.
There a miracle just happened. I just received another planes, so I have increased the amount of cards in which I can cast. I think my best bet here is probably going to be to equip the trusty machete, because equipping the trusty machete to my Kitesail Apprentice is going to give him an extra bonus and flying. So let's go ahead and do that. It's going to make the most sense here. Alright, so I'm going to have a 4-3 flyer instead of just a 1-1, so that's nice. Especially...
You can actually attack.
Yeah, I can actually do something. Fantastic.
I'm going to use my new spell here to bounce the guy that... the Mystic, since he's equipped. And we're going to get some more dudes over here. Yeah, it looks like you can only attack the specific player because the other player hasn't been sacrificing permanents. But the red guy's not really going to do much.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll go ahead and pass main. And, you know, it's appeared pretty much at this point that Koth has mostly started over. I actually get to swing. Pretty excited about that.
You get to do some damage.
I feel like I get to help. That's nice. So he's got to go through Annihilator.
He's using chump blockers now. Fortunately, he does not have trample. But I guess it doesn't really matter.
And one thing that's interesting to me is that it appears that because you're swinging, because we are still individual players, your Annihilator 4 happens only to Koth and apparently not Gideon.
Yeah. And now I'm not sure if that's the way they actually play in the tournament formats.
It does.
Because I've never actually played Two-Headed Giant. And I guess different people might play it differently in a casual setting. But that's how this game does it. You have to attack the person across from you. So you really just share life totals and can block.
And Gideon's Lawkeeper basically keeps a
that's not good.
Keeps a creature tapped. Well,
I probably should have kept the I probably should have kept the spell to bounce. It would have given us another turn. So you can actually tap my creature now.
Well, the good news is that I do have 2 core Hookmasters. The problem is I don't have another mana.
You don't have a third land. So if you get the third land, we'll be okay.
We'll be okay for 2 turns. By that time, we should be swinging for victory. So
I do have this unblockable 6/6 dude that I can copy though.
That's also very helpful. I'm gonna go ahead and
I can make 5 copies of them because I have 9 lands.
I'm gonna go ahead and get Glory Seeker out. It's a 2/2.
So I think 6/6/6 unblockables can probably get there.
Yeah.
If the Kozilek doesn't do it.
Yeah, I mean he might be able to tap 1, but he's not going to tap all of them. So rite of replication, basically copies.
Just make sure to
copies.
don't copy the Kozilek.
You get to copy the creature and make a token, and if you kick it, so if you pay 9, you actually get to make 5. So he's got a lot of 6/6s over there. And playing the old version, a lot of the people watching this LP probably haven't been able to really experience a lot of the the bigger cards, the stuff that can do a lot of cool damage and neat things. So actually seeing these cards is probably a huge step up. Actually seeing that there's a 12/12 Annihilator 4 on the field.
And the way I got it on the field.
Yeah, I know. that was spectacular. That was a really good way to start the match.
This is the deck I actually used a lot when I played through this. Like my first time I played through, I used this deck because it was a pretty solid deck. It beat pretty much everybody with pretty ease because like there's not any really counterspell decks in this game. I think there might be one, but like the old one has a blue deck that has massive amounts of counterspells, but not in this one. So it's basically all aggro battles.
Yeah.
And if you can just survive a few turns, then you're like, oh, I have a really big dude. This also runs a 7/7 flying shroud guy. So.
All right, another Stoneforge Mystic. And they are thinking. They're thinking hard.
I think they're thinking about attacking.
I think they're scared. I mean,
they don't know what to do.
Who wouldn't be?
I posted a video on the actual KlotzProductions channel of a game I played of this. It was just a one-on-one where I killed the guy with like 200 and something damage, but that's because I was just drawing the game out forever, but because I wanted to. Oh, he's gonna tap my he doesn't want me to put dudes into play. No, he's tapping that one. Okay. I'm going to draw some cards because I can.
The only thing I can play is the Core Outfitter, so in he goes. And I actually don't have a desire to move around my equipment, so I'll leave it there.
This is the, I just drew that Shroud dude I was talking about, so I'm just going to play him just for fun. Just so you can see him. And I can play them with my Elvish Piper, so I don't actually have to pay for him, because I don't have the mana to play him.
I can actually get, I'm trying to select it. It keeps saying, no, you wanted to look at this for us. The Simic Sky Swallower, 6/6 Flying Trample Shroud. Ouch.
And I could search for some more lands, but I don't really need to.
It's pretty...
I think he's going to die this turn
It's safe to say that at this point we'll probably have the game under control. Oh, man.
Let's not drag this out longer than it has to be. Let's not be that kind of guy.
It's nice to know that I am helping the cause with my flying 4/3. I was there when the battle ended, swinging for 4. Oh man, so it was kind of a pitiful fight for the opposing team there, but it did it worked out well. Just to be able to see what's available in the newer version of this game. And besides the demo I did for Demo Fridays, this was actually the first time that I've ever played this one. So it was fun. It was fun, and there's a lot of cool cards. So definitely, if you've been watching the Magic LP and if you've been a fan of Magic and you're really interested, check out not only the old game but apparently the new game. I'm gonna be honest, a lot better. And of course, check out Kevin's channel. There's links on the screen. Check it out. Click it. Give him some love. And you can certainly learn some stuff about Magic from him.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. And thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you again next time on StephenPlays.